Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Equestria, the broken and bleeding heart, episode 0. This is campaign 3. I am Lord Lugon, the DM, and I'm coming from you from Valhalla's Gate, a local game shop store. Going from right to left. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and who you want to play, or at least the concept of. Okay, go ahead.
Well, from right to left, I am Christopher in real life. In the previous campaign, I was Fabio, a male unicorn whose special talent was ballet dancing and the element of laughter. He was part of the adventure against the element of greed and took part in the final conflict against greed with the crystal book and the black coin. Afterwards, he went on to marry Diamond Tiara, and they have appeared to be settled in Mount Eris. As for a new character, that actually has yet to be determined.
Okay, Bridget T, go ahead.
They live for and that I don't talk much, so if I'm quiet, yeah, that's fine.
No worries.
Not really much to say.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? And who is your concept of who you want to play?
My character's name is Violet Sky, so that's not really else I'll say.
Anything else you'd like to share?
No.
All right, Dash, it's your turn.
I need to be right back. I'm so sorry. I need to go somewhere private, so because I'm gonna have a lot of people talking.
Copy that. Go ahead. So.
Alright. Hello, I am Connor the Writer, and last session I played Snow Comet, a Pegasus that was cursed by the element of cruelty, but now is out there fighting the good fight against the elements of this world. So, my new character will be the little brother that was saved in the previous session, Lizard Star, a unicorn that has a natural affinity towards ice magic, if you would like.
I've already got your token. Would you like to just re-upload that? Was it Ice Comet?
Yes, I would like that.
You're literally already in the school of friendship.
Yep. I thought I had people.
All right. Anything else, Karma?
Other than that, I am looking forward to a fun session with everyone.
Excellent. Athena, you're up next.
Alright, well, as mentioned, I am Athena, the player responsible for Pinnacle and Summer Breeze. The new character I'm not entirely sure about yet. Been looking at some interesting options. Changeling stands out as potentially very interesting for the distinctive powers and unique magic style that it brings. A little bit of a change of pace. Some of this will certainly be determined, of course, by what the party decides to do overall and where we can fit in neatly. And some of the other more obscure races would be also of interest, so I'll have to look more deeply into those before making any final decisions.
Excellent. Does anyone have anything else to add or share before I go over rules and expectations?
I have none.
I'm good.
Okay, so today is episode 0.
Why the heart is bleeding.
Alright, so today is episode 0, so it's going to be messy and cluttery as we're trying to figure out each other's equipment and try to solve issues, right? So please keep that in mind as we're working through the errors and just getting started, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over the rules and expectations. So please keep your Roll20 display name tag matching your Discord tag name. This does not include your character's name, but it does include player's name.
Right.
Excellent. Attendance. Players who do not show up to games after 3 sessions are considered no-shows and are kicked. This will make it fair to people who want to play. Must be notified 1 hour in advance or get checkmark. Checkmark for humor. Does this make sense?
Makes sense.
Leveling up. Leveling up is after every game session. So no matter what you do, whether you befriend everybody or kill everybody, you level up at the end of every game session.
Yikes.
The maximum level is level 10, of course. For ponies, of course. Healing. Healing restores 1 HP per in-game day. Full healing is only occurs when sleeping or in slave areas, such as home bases and those of allies. Healing potions always restore 1d6 stamina. House rules. Max dice, defaulted to players, is 20 plus skill at 1d20 2 times. This includes upgrade dice and aid actions for other players. I'm aware of the 2d action and the 2d plus 4d additional epic rule level sets. These are not allowed and are contradiction within the official game set. No alcohol, no narcotics, in-game or out. Cell phones and digital devices, please keep these to a minimum. Mute yourself when in use. Disruptive topics are real-life topics such as religion, politics, porn, or sex. These are kept out of the game recordings. Try to keep it PG-13. Announce dice rolls. Nope. Announce what you're doing and roll the dice. Roll the dice against one another or depending on characters and situations. Active player versus player is not allowed. PC secrets. Yes, you are allowed to have secrets. Remember that these secrets only affect your player. Tokens of Darkness. Tokens of Darkness are limited tokens that the DM may choose to use whenever a player spends 3 tokens of friendship. A token of Darkness is designed for balance and to promote the DM calling for players to use their tokens of friendship. Also gives the DM incentive to hand out tokens of friendship. Things that tokens of darkness can do, but are not limited to, includes 1 token, make a player reroll a dice, take the worst. 2, upgrade a baddie's dice. 3, automatic failure. Tokens of friendship always override tokens of darkness. Does everybody accept these rules?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Player.
Generally,
You say something?
well, I was curious about the PvP element. I seem to. Is that a new one for this session, or?
So in like an example of like mind control and stuff like that, that's not considered PvP. That's like storytelling. If that makes sense.
Sure.
However, if players are wanting to fight each other, right, that is not allowed.
Interesting. Alright.
You guys are all on the same side. Player expectations, types, and goals, and diversity. The goal of MLP is friendship is magic, the power of friendship.
Well, certainly. That doesn't always mean we get along. But okay, that's the rule, that's the rule.
Please work together and be inclusive. If there's a shy player or someone who hasn't spoken in a while, try to bring them into the scene. This doesn't mean that you cannot wander off and have a steam to talk to some merchants. You're expected to return to the group. No lone wolf mentality. This is a group adventure. If you want to play alone, go play a video game. Expectations of having fun as a group. Don't harm, steal, degrade, insult, etc. your friends in game. If there is a disagreement or an issue, please speak to one another outside of game. Remember that we are here to have fun. All of us. Player discomfort. We have a pineapple. Occasionally, things may happen in game that makes players uncomfortable. This may be times when somebody agrees about a particular topic, as in session 0. And when we usually surface in game, a player may find out that they are not comfortable with it. By simply saying the safe word, pineapple, we move past the issue regarding what is happening in the scene. See rules above for inappropriate materials.
You can see that Alan barely.
Does everyone agree to this player expectation, types, goals, and diversity?
I do.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Excellent. Player agency. Player agency is king in my game. Do you want to go over to those mountains? Let's go. I might have to make them. Do what you want, right? So, for example, if you want to kill Twilight Sparkle, go ahead. You will become an outlaw of all Ponyville. Choices have consequences. Realize and accept this.
Well, that's what makes these games fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, it's always interesting. You never quite know which direction we'll go.
Game balance and fairness is not equal in my game. If there is a counter you cannot win, such as a level 1 player attempting to kill an ancient red dragon, it's not going to end well.
Or when the GM is actively trying to kill you.
I'll tell you. To be clear, I will always tell you, like, I'm trying to kill you guys. Try your best to survive.
Yeah, as long as you're not being stupid, for the most part, you'll be fine.
Rules debating. As a DM, I make mistakes. I am mortal. And if there is a mistake, please let me know. Rules about skill checks and special items are vast, and your help is always welcome. Please let me know if I am doing something wrong. Same with other players. If no one knows, and I will make the attempt to make the best ruling and move on. Please don't stall out the game looking up rules for 5 minutes. Spotlight sharing. Please invite and interact with your fellow players. Work together. Don't talk over one another. Apologize and move on. Meta knowledge. You are expected to know the seasons of MLP, Friendship is Magic, and Gen 4. My Little Pony Generation 4, TV shows, and the MLP My Little Pony official movie. There are books and wikis to aid you in this. If you don't know the vast amounts of material, that's okay. Ask questions. Everyone at the table should be able to help. Equestria Girls movies and official comics are considered secondary lore, and fan fiction is considered third. Because Hasbro can't keep their official canon correct. LOL.
Fair enough. Little clarification on that, though. Since G5 is considered a full canon continuity from G4, is that considered to be material available as well?
Subject to change. Right? I don't know what Hasbro has planned for it, so subject to change.
Okay.
So these events technically lead up to Season 5.
Right, but there are things like new creatures and such that are introduced there that may have existed in the past.
Correct. So everything in G5 for me is fair game. And for example, like monsters and stuff like that.
Okay.
However, you're not supposed to know G5 because it hasn't happened yet at this time. Does that make sense?
Right, we're not going to start referencing Sunny as an example for various things.
Oh, correct. So she hasn't even been born yet. And heck, we don't even know what time scale they're on. Like, it could have been the day after the fall of G4.
Right.
Mid-maxing. Good luck. See players' max dice rolls above. Character party. This is not a solo adventure, and players are expected to play well together. No low-rolls, one-offs, side adventures for just a single player. We're expected to aid your fellow players as best as possible. I highly encourage that you talk and communicate with one another both in and out of game. Cough, cough, Athena.
What?
Nothing? Just pointing you out.
That was probably the windshield wipers you were hearing, huh?
Yeah, you were on the edge of the
Murder hobos. This is something that you can do. However, it's part of player agency. However, know that there are consequences to your actions. Warning, should the players begin to march upon Equestria in a trail of bloodshed and violence, they will likely be hunted down. Actions have consequences. And here's the golden rule. Number 1, don't be a dick. Number 2, respect your Number 3, talk and communicate. And number 4, it's okay to disagree, but talk about it.
I like rule number 1.
I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's just be a nice person, right? Just
saves a lot of time and effort. Just don't get it.
Are these rules and expectations acceptable to everyone? This is a verbal agreement that everybody has here, and everybody has to sign off. Does everyone agree?
Of course.
I agree.
Yep, I'm on board.
Yeah, Brunies.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, next we're going to go over funding, since we're here, right? So as the rules are now, right, I've already explained why I would like to charge for each game, right? I'd like to hear back from the community, their opinions, their thoughts.
I already expressed mine in Discord, but I will repeat it here. My suggestion is a one-time fee, $10, according to what you said, as a gesture of commitment to the game, and should a player decide to withdraw at any time afterwards, there are no refunds.
It's not a bad idea. I'm not sure $10 would be a powerful commitment. But the concept is sound.
Anybody else?
To me, I understand why you want to charge so that you can continue doing what you can, but there are some that can't. But I do understand, so my position is a no.
Okay, so no means like no charging, no fees. It should be open to the community in general, at large.
I should, but I understand why you want to charge them because you do put in a lot of.
I mean, I do agree with him. I understand like if you're trying to do this like payment and stuff like that, which it sounds good to help you out. like mostly D&D is like fun, and sometimes there is campaigns you have to pay for, but sometimes there isn't. Like people go there to have fun.
To be clear, yes, the whole concept of this is entertainment and excitement and adventure. You guys are the stars of the show, right? There's no game without you guys, and I recognize that. And that's why I value your guys' opinion. That's why we're talking about it.
Well, I think you heard most of my feedback on it yesterday. I can reiterate it here if you'd like.
Ooh. Yeah. You hear the click, nothing, and then there's the delay of smoke.
Does anybody wish to add anything?
The votes clearly lean toward no. So at least to start, we may want to go with that and see where it develops.
Okay, so I'm going to have an agreement with you guys, right? As long as you guys stay, there will be no charge. How's that sound?
That's fine with me.
I wasn't planning to go anywhere anyhow.
Here's the catch. If anybody leaves for any reason, right, it will be stepped up to donate what you can.
See, sounds fair.
What if it's like something like busy or anything like that?
If you switch over to the other guy,
But don't forget, I am asking for a long-term commitment. This is going to be at least 24 episodes, right? I'm asking for a long-term commitment from you guys.
And hold on, you mean by leave, you mean like someone couldn't be there for 3 sessions, you consider them out?
Correct.
If they want to join back in, they have to pay?
Like, they don't contact me, right? They don't contact me. They don't have any excuses or reasons. They just don't show up for 3 games. It's done.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is definitely fair.
There have been a couple of cases where players have, including myself, have disappeared for 3 sessions, but we clearly said why we were doing it.
Correct, yes.
And made sure that it was understood that it was going to happen.
So I'm saying the ghost, right? Like, people ghosting me. And I'm setting up stuff for their characters, and they just disappear.
Right.
And it's very frustrating for me because I'm doing all this stuff for people who I guess are not committed, right? So I spend time and energy on characters that I shouldn't be, right?
Okay, I can understand that, and that is generally a fair thing. If it's 3 strikes, you will have to
accept the
have to live
consequences.
and learn and face the consequences.
Yes. And as a reminder, everybody's starting at 0 checks, right? Everybody's at 0 checks. So everybody's on the same plane. Everybody knows what's happening.
All over between games.
Okay.
Remember, this is a long-term commitment, right? 24 episodes.
Of course.
As a question, how to ensure that they will pay?
There is no fee, right? We're agreeing that there will be no fee at the very beginning, right?
Right. If a person leaves, actually, there's no penalty to them. It sounds like the only penalty accrues to the remaining players. As far as there is one, since it's kind of pay what you want, or pay what you can, I guess.
Okay,
At
so
that point,
what do you suggest?
That, unless I'm wrong, that sounds like the other players have to pay for the neglect of others.
I mean, we're all agreeing to ourselves, right? As a party, as a democracy, as this team, right? We're all agreeing to each other, right? We're bonding in this situation, right? This moment,
Right.
we're not lying to just me as the DM. We're lying to everyone else. And everyone's agreeing, like, yes, if somebody leaves, we're going to recognize that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So those that
Understand how this is supposed to
right,
work.
are not getting punished, right? They're recognizing the commitment to one another, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So to be clear, I could be the dictator and I could say, okay, everybody's going to pay $10, right? I could say, like, okay, you're not paying, kick you out, right? I don't want to do that, You guys are wonderful, excellent players. But I want this commitment from you guys, right? That we're all agreeing to.
Yeah, I'm still going to be here. Have no intention of going anywhere. So.
Same here. This has been a very fun session with you. I'm sticking it to the end.
See, I love you guys. I love playing with you guys, but I just want you guys to recognize, right? We're counting on each other. We're counting on one another, right?
I would, at some point like to discuss moving the time we start earlier or later, but that's another matter.
That is something I also.
This is the day to do it.
That is something I would also like to suggest.
Okay,
because
what time would you like to change it to?
I personally have prayer services from 10:30 to 12:30 Pacific time. Consequently, 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time would be preferred in my case. In other words, 30 minutes later, at minimum, for myself.
Okay. Well, I think it's something we should look at everybody's schedules, kind of hash out on Discord between now and next session.
Today's the day to do it. Just do it.
Because I think we'd move it significantly later, simply because having it right in the middle of the day on Sunday makes it harder to do other things.
Yeah.
Okay, so what time and date would you guys like?
I would start, say, like 10 a.m. for me would be great, or something like 6 p.m.
Central time?
Yeah. Or, I guess if we're doing mountain time, it'd be more like 9 a.m. Central.
Okay, so I think the easiest way to do this would be everybody message me the times, and then I can review and try to see which one they would like.
Yeah, I think that the Discord or some kind of vote like we were doing before would probably be a nice way to go.
Yeah, just message me, Fabio. Does anybody have another time or anything like that they would like it?
I'm trying to think of one because mine is Central. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best time for Central, Pacific, and is someone in Eastern, or is it all just Central and Pacific?
I'm Eastern time. So.
Okay, so we have 2 people who want to change times. Does anybody else want to change times?
I'd rather keep it the same time.
Because if it is kept to the same time, that will create a constant schedule conflict every other week.
Well, I have D&D. I have another D&D session on that starts at 1, and like for 2 hours doing it with them, and like us doing it off non. I think that.
But what time? That's kind of vague.
It starts at 1.
1 p.m. Central Mountain. Help us out here, please.
Yeah, it's Central. And Central.
That clarifies things.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody messages me. about you, Bridget? Do you have a specific time that you'd like? If so, please message me.
Really, any time works, right? Works, unless I have something conflicting.
Athena, you'll message me later when you find a safe place. And Karma, you're good, correct?
Yeah. I'm good, but I'm more than open to changing it to allow everyone a chance to play.
Like I said, episode 0 is when we do this. This is when we make times, schedules, and stuff.
Actually, Lucan, what time can you work? Out of curiosity.
So my time is available all day Sunday because I don't have any plans. This is my objective. This is my break. Sundays are my day off.
So any time on Sunday, your time is very flexible.
Correct. Yes. To be clear, if we have 4 people who are fine with the time now, we want to keep it the same.
Yeah, I think for now it would be fine, but this would be really good to talk about much later.
Fabio, I think you okay with that? Just keeping it at the same time, or?
I can work with it. With just going to see if people were interested in moving. There's definitely advantages to doing so, but I can mostly make it around the time.
I am having my doubts. And this was one of the primary reasons. However, if the schedule changes next year, this is an annual process. I would, if it changed to an earlier schedule in the following year, I could easily return as a player then. But for the present, I am having doubts about a present commitment.
Completely understand, man. Completely understand.
They definitely would when they initially popped. There was a huge flare of fire, but
as opposed to what I suggested, or simply 30 minutes later.
Well, don't forget, you can come in 30 minutes later, too. So 30 minutes isn't a big deal.
Yeah, you missed the intros and us kind of that wandering around trying to figure out where we're going to do for the session.
Yeah,
I am aware of that possibility, and I am also aware of that factor as well.
Well, don't forget, we usually have like 15 minutes of introductions and stuff like that too. So technically, you'll only be like missing like 15 minutes. Is that okay with you?
I mean, I'd be happy looking at an hour later myself, but
I believe that I can adjust to that.
Like I said, man, if you can't make it, we understand too. So don't feel like you're pressured or anything.
I can adjust to that.
Okay, yeah, okay. I mean, we're making an agreement here. We expect Fabio to be a half hour late every game session. Does everybody agree to this?
Yes. Completely understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that nobody's going to be surprised. Nobody's going to say, like, oh, no, why is Fabio? Why isn't Fabio getting check marks? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. All right.
It'll just be like the beginning of Phineas and Ferb. We'll just
Can't really decide on a.
Unless the rest of you are willing to. 30 minutes.
I think it's agreed. I think it's agreed. If not, speak now or forever hold your peace. Fabio, you're expected to show up 30 minutes late every game session.
Around 1 o'clock, give or take. And I have access to Discord on my phone, which I carry with me during the services, so I can keep in touch of any delays. And I can even inform you that I am on my way home from the service, and I should be there in like 5 to 10 minutes in average case. I am very keen on communicating.
Yeah, I mean, you're accepted. It's expectations. This is why we're doing all this stuff, right? This is the way that nobody's surprised or caught off guard or like unfair rules, right? Being applied. Does anybody have any other issues? Does anybody have any others? I think that's resolved, right? Nobody has any issues with this, so.
Nope.
Okay. Are we ready to move on to character creation?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this time from left to right, Athena, tell us what you want to play and what's your concept.
Well, I was looking at playing a changeling. The primary concept would be something of, basically just looking to find any remaining hives that have been uncontacted, because like one of the character's primary goals, the School of Friendship, because it seems likely that there are probably some out there. Get out and see if we can find a way to bring them love so they're not constantly trying to devour everyone and everything around them. I haven't gotten a lot deeper than that, but and of course, as I mentioned earlier, there are other options too. One that we had some fun discussing was a little bit of a darker campaign where you play more on the villain side. I don't know if that's anything that would be of interest to people, but I thought I'd throw it out there. Other characters might be something like a cat, or perhaps a siren. That looked like a fun option. So some of the more unusual races like I played in the past.
Karma?
My turn?
Yeah, concept.
Okay. Like I said before, I'm playing Blizzard Store, who was the little brother we saw in the last season, going to the School of Friendship to learn and harness his magic to be more potent, I guess you could call it, to at least do his part to make Equestria safer from the events that he witnessed with his own eyes.
Your concept is approved. You may start your character. Dash, your turn.
I've been plating what character I'm trying to go with, and I spin a fucking wheel on it, and I got Diamond Dog. So I'm gonna probably be playing as a Diamond Dog, but I need to think further on who's gonna be in, which won't take that long.
Your concept is approved. Do you need the stats for a Diamond Dog?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, give me a second.
Thank
I'm
you.
getting stuff ready for him. Bridget, do you want us to tell us a little bit about your character and who you're playing?
Yeah. So it'll be my character that I was playing.
kind of see that depth behind those at least that altitude.
Interesting playing domino.
We're good.
Important break. That entire area is.
Oh, not good.
It's bestiary, right? Diamond Dogs is bestiary. Cats are Tales of Equestria, right? Cats are in the movie. Bridget, did you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. Fabio, or not? Christopher, go ahead.
Well, I wrote it up on Discord, but I'll say it here. The only character I can think of would have been my original pony persona, which was the pony with no name, a male Earth pony. And here's the question: how familiar are any of you with Story of the Blanks?
Story of the Blanks? I don't think I heard about that one.
It was a very
Never heard of that. Sorry.
It was a famous fan work that originated between seasons 1 and 2 and just gained real big popularity. Basically, in the Everfree Forest is a community called Sunnytown, where they are all blank flanks. When one of them got a cutie mark, she was murdered because they thought she was cursed. Instead, all of them were cursed. They now exist as these undead of sorts.
Oh, wow.
My character, however, was outside the village when it happened, but he saw it happening and he ran for his life before the curse could take him. But he's a kid who looked under his bed and discovered there really were monsters, and it changed him permanently. It just sapped all the happiness and joy out of his life. As a result, he's nearly mute, never says a word, hardly shows any emotion except for that faint sadness from the horrors he witnessed. In contrast, it does not stop him from being a good, kind, and caring and helpful person in Ponyville to others. He simply just cannot smile. He simply just cannot feel any happiness because of what he witnessed to his home, and he has no home, no name, no cutie mark. A bit of an enigma, but he still is a good person, and he's always willing to help and do what's right.
You realize you're going to nerf yourself without a cutie mark, right?
That is simply what it is.
Well, I mean, getting your cutie mark might be a storyline.
I did not quite hear that last word.
You getting your cutie mark might be a storyline that we might follow.
Perhaps in time he will discover what his talent is, if anything, to say nothing of feeling happiness in his heart again. As an afterthought, it almost seems to coincide with the element of despair. The only thing is, he wouldn't let even a dark entity like despair stop him from doing what's right in the face of adversity. It's like, you touched me once, but I'm not going to let that take my heart and soul into doing. It's not going to stop me from doing what's right for the sake of Equestria and my friends.
I think that concept's proved. Who needs the Diamond Dog stats? Who needs the Diamond Dog stats?
Oh, I do. I'm sorry.
Who's I?
Dash.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There's the stats on Discord. Okay, I think everybody's been approved, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I think Athena's still wishy-washy on the changeling / I don't know. Athena, did you... Oh, Athena's not here. Okay. But I think everybody else has been approved. Does everybody know how to get tokens? Or at least how to make them?
I have already done so. The question is, are we going to use the full body or simply a portrait such as those made by Token Stamp?
So it's up to you on how you want to present yourself. All I do is send you the link, Token Stamp, and then you do what you want with your opponent.
Well, I would like to go with the majority.
Okay, link is now in Discord. So if you have artwork in regards to your creature, go ahead and do a token.
I don't even have one.
So Token Stamp is very easy. All you have to do is find your art and what you like, save it to your computer, then upload it to the website. There you can download it. It's in your downloads, and from there you just simply click and drag the file into your character sheet where it says character portrait. Athena has the rules for the changeling. Of course, yeah. This is the time to do it, guys. So after this, right? After this game session, you'll have 3 more sessions in order to change whatever you want on your character.
I feel like I have an idea going. I kind of want to switch his name. I might take that name I gave you and give it to Lance because I feel like he should be good already. So
you're too late. I've already changed the Lansing's name.
that's fine.
It's already done.
No, that's good. No, it's good. It's good. I want to switch anyways. I want to take that name I gave you and use Lansing Wicker because I feel like use the name again. I feel like making him a bit different. This character makes it more different, and I don't think that name Lansing 2.0 would be not a good idea. So I'm just gonna make a brand new character and such, which would make sense.
Christopher, are you sure that you want a depressing character at the very beginning?
Most things within at night.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that fully.
Are you sure you want a sad, depressing character at the beginning?
I cannot think of anything else.
Okay.
One that was way more far less stout than is pretty funny. Pushes it out. Very right in lower.
Is it possible for our characters?
Elements
Is it
of
possible?
disharmony.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Is it possible for our characters to, well, the characters that we had last session and the new characters that we made can be friends or something with the other characters? Is that
Oh yes, of course.
okay? Sweet. I got a little good story for this one. Thank you.
So depending on where the party goes, you may or may not encounter old characters.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome. I love it.
So to be clear, you guys know meta knowledge of the previous game, right? However, you guys are new players into this world, right? So you guys have heard people talking about this stuff.
And all three are
What was that again? I'm sorry.
So meta knowledge, you guys are fully aware of meta knowledge.
Yes.
wild. I carry into the other. 13 again. Misses. Using his tricky word. Misses. Oh wait, hold on. It wouldn't be a disadvantage. So hold on. Let me go back. Third and final.
What in the world?
Does anybody have any questions in regards to character creation?
Not yet until I'm like.
In the world?
No, I know I started here as like a higher level because so like this is the main like beginners stuff and all that. Like stat wise, like with like the charm, the mind and body, and like talents and quirks and such.
What in the world is going on with my character sheet here?
It's me. I'm messing with the character sheets.
All right, I had a feeling that was the case.
Yeah, I'm trying making sure that other people can't edit characters.
Yeah. You're up. How far away?
Okay.
Okay, the last character will be whenever he comes back.
Second level? Yeah. Alright, so 2d8 plus your modifier. Anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action, or you usually as well? How much can you do?
Okay, everybody should have access to their character sheet alone. Is this correct?
Yeah, I can access my seat.
Okay, I have to do a few more edits where that everybody can see everybody's characters.
Goblin leaned forward with small little handheld torch in. You will see it lean forward over this horrible face as royal bolt on. As he leans back and is about to fire. The front of the ballista rolls back a little bit as a huge column of fire.
Okay, now everybody should be able to see everybody's character, but they shouldn't be able to edit or change them. Is that correct? Excellent. If anybody has any questions or concerns, just please ask me.
It's like that. So this you see kind of like the metal fin on the barbs curled from blasted away. Yeah, that's it. You wrap it. Brady.
I will know when you're done when you have your token made and in your token sheet. I'll look over it and review it.
Do I still have the token from Blizzard I sent you? Or
Yeah, it's in Discord.
Emerging from is this tiny.
Let me show you your character. That's cool. Guess I could show you the school since we're going to restart. There we go. That's the school right there.
Kind of like eagerly killed.
Everything is where you guys left it last time, as you guys recall. Bridget, I know that you haven't experienced the last campaign, so if you have any questions in regards to it, just ask around.
Oh yeah. Look, if we die, they'll die.
We will be ready to play once everybody has made their tokens and character sheets and put them in the desks.
Stupid.
If you hug the wall, they barely can see, but they have if you hug the wall, right about see that with that maybe. You go for that one has so it's going to keep still and roll a d4 and modifier, and then you is your win. Very good. Alright, your turn. That one. It seems I hit one before I worked on the actual way. Snap kind of gears a little bit actually, but looks pretty rough.
Oh, sweet, sweet tokens of darkness, I knew thee well. Goodbye.
This point,
I don't like the tokens of darkness because you can basically use them to make things much more worse in situations.
Everybody gets 5 tokens of friendship for showing up today. Correction, 6, because Athena was here.
Oh yeah. A6. It's gonna be interesting. Just doing the backstory right now. It's gonna take long. I'm just gonna make sure it makes sense. Where's Pen Pal?
I'm going to step away for a little bit, go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
yeah, definitely makes a solid one. Yes, it takes a high reload. Yes.
I actually feel happy making this character right now. Nice. Dog Pen Pal's his fancy worker, and then
He's going to call out over upward. Shield goes up. It is alright. Now going to be the other.
What's that, son?
The other word.
What happened? Who was here?
I think Kitten had to leave.
Only 2 people. I guess it's just 3 of us. Where's Athena at? What happened to them?
Athena did mention that they were driving.
Oh, right. Back home.
I don't know.
Below health as well. 11 points of damage. It's just looking stressed.
Okay, I think that's done.
I believe I'm also ready to go here.
That backstory took a bit of time to type, but yeah.
I'm as good as Ember.
I made Amber.
Yes, equipment.
Amber's a diamond dog, and I made him kind of like Lansing's pen pal in a way. Because Lansing has been exploring across Equestria and such, so I would think that he probably would visit or got into some situation with Diamond Dog. So what I did was he was nearby like the land where Diamond Dogs lived at. He got trapped in some cave, and Diamond Dog named Amber came out of nowhere and saved him, and they hanged out and chat, and they became friends. Lansing had to go, but they kept in touch. Such, so. And they became pen pals. After a few years, Amber left to go join the school friendship and whatnot, and that's it. For the story.
Did we lose somebody?
I don't know.
Oh, Bridget left, or is no longer with us. Anybody see anything? I walked away, so.
No, I don't think they said anything. I didn't hear anything.
Perhaps a DC? I don't know.
Oh, I just finished the backstory with Amber Blacktail.
He basically cut all of the band
Curses.
huge heavy gas. He leans against his ass. Barely.
We get Diamond Dogs again.
I believe I'm ready to go.
Diamond Dogs.
I don't see your image.
Waiting for the. Are the others going to use token stamp portraits or full body?
I need a Diamond Dog pick. So I might.
That doesn't quite answer the question.
I'm still working on my character. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Are you planning to use just a portrait image or a full body image?
Just a portrait, maybe. Just a portrait. Just a portrait.
Thank you. What about you, What about you, Blizzard and Athena? What do you plan to do for your character images? A portrait or full body?
I'll probably do body.
Full body? And how about you, Blizzard?
Might as well go full body because it's already there.
I will go with a full body image as well. I see that Blizzard Star has a full body. Using the token, however, but I can easily do that as well.
Okay.
I will use the same kind of frame. That way we can be consistent with each other.
Guys, how are you both? I'm looking like I have some sandwiches. Alright.
That's what I'm probably gonna do. Alright.
Before I say the result, that's
Okay.
you're calling the war, right? So just before I went
Yes, the wonderful character creation SE is session 0.
Not exactly like the
Yeah.
spider mark pot.
Is anybody ready for me to review their character sheets?
I need to do like the talents and wait, or are you? Do we have to like finish, like do the talents and other such or like that? Because I just finished the backstory. I need to do his body, mind, and charm, and like the talents, and quirks, and mutation. That's it.
Sounds to me like you still have a character to build.
Yeah, and yeah, I need to remember this stuff. Like I need to know. Like, wait, does it tell me from this? Hold on.
So everybody starts with a D6 in charm, and then you have to choose whether you're brainy or brawny. And it becomes either your body becomes a die 6 starting off, or your mind becomes a die 6 starting off. And then the other one is a die 4. But everybody gets a die 6.
I believe I'm ready to go.
Alright, so we have to basically pick to either, well, charm still at a D6, but we have to basically.
Oh, make sure that you put like your talents. Make sure that you have like no cutie mark. So it's there, but it's not there. If that makes sense.
No, Madame. Talents, bro. Okay, so there's that talent. Oh, okay.
Your STEM is 14, not 12.
Yeah. The structure will be okay.
8 plus 6 is
6, 8, and 12. Yeah, I know.
14.
So again, we can increase one of the points, one of the either body, mind, or charm. Increase one of them. One.
So level 1, yes. Yeah, Stout Heart gives you an upgrade to your health, don't it?
All right. So wait, how much stamina do I get if I get a D8 increase?
Hey Chris, you should have a die 4 in mind, so it should be a die 6, right? You upgrade your brainy.
I upgrade body, so.
I'm referring to Chris.
Oh, okay.
What needs to be fixed?
I'm sorry.
So I'm looking over your character sheet, right? Are you sure you can get a mind at a D8? Because I'm pretty sure it's a die 6, right? You start at a D4.
The body, I believe, starts as a D4, but because I am an Earth Pony, and they get the Stout Heart talent, it increases from a D4 to a D6.
Okay, I get it now. Yep, okay. Yeah, but your mind still starts at a die 4, right? Oh, then you chose Brainy. Okay, so you chose Brainy, and then for your upgrade, you chose a die 8. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, what? So since I'm a Dog, does anybody's stats increase or no?
Give me a second. So base stats are die 4, die 4, die 6.
Yeah.
That's with no talents, no upgrades, or anything like that.
You said charm needs to be at 6?
Correct. Everybody has a die 6 in charm.
Alright, I meant for the mind to be greater. So that would put it from a D4 to... I would choose the D6 as a starting statistic for the mind, while the body was a D4, followed by the Stout Heart talent that increases it to a D6. I meant it to do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at this real quick. Level step will increase in ongoing traits. Damn.
Makes you well-rounded.
Which is a bit like Gabby.
Did you choose Brainy or Brawn? Brainy, right? So yeah, that makes sense. You chose Brainy for your Earth Pony stat. Yeah, so die 6, die 6, die 6. Yep, that makes sense.
I don't know who you're speaking to, Luckin.
Chris, I'm talking to you. Your stats.
All right. I did not choose a Brainy talent. I have only the Stout Heart, which is what all Earth Ponies get, and then there was the no cutie mark. I do not know what else needs to be added.
You look good. All right, Blizzard, just pick apart your pony.
You hear whales.
Your charm needs to be a die 6. Karma?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
your charm needs to be a die 6.
Okay, my bad.
Trying to look for strength. Look for strength wise. Is there more skills? Is there more talents than the ones on the rules? Hold on.
All right.
Comet, your character is approved. Yep, you're good.
You just gotta pop out, pop back in.
Can't seem to find. Wait, is there? Hey, I can't. I don't even know how to pronounce your name.
Lucan?
Yeah. Are there more traits?
Yes. In regards to what? What are you looking for specifically?
Either like strength wise, because
Okay. Hey, buddy. As you're just wrapped up, constrained, there's a huge iron rod.
Let me look at your character real quick. You mean talents?
yes.
So you start off with the dig talent, which means you can dig anywhere.
Anything else?
You may
what was
choose
that
to
again?
upgrade. You can either choose brainy or brawny, which means upgrade your dice, your body dice 1 or your mind dice by 1.
Oh, so that's the only trait that we. It's the first trait that we get.
Right, everybody gets that at level 1.
I'm actually gonna, should probably increase body because this is gonna probably be a. I know what character I'm actually gonna make this with.
And stamina is calculated by body plus mind. So you have a stamina of 10.
Okay. Do we have to put that info into the talents?
No, you put it in stamina.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean the brainy thing.
No, that's the default.
Oh, okay. How many talents do we get at first level?
Your starting talents, that's what you start off with.
So the ones that we get from a race.
Correct, yes.
Okay, good. And which is right here. Which actually I can just copy it.
Yeah, you get 2 of them. You get burrow and special skill tracking. Wow, that's pretty good.
It's a dog. It's basically a dog. So I'm actually gonna copy that.
Those are your 2 talents: tracking and digging.
Do you? I know I don't see it in the rules in some other site, but could you send me the 2 talent things so I can copy and paste it into the 20?
It should be in Discord.
Oh, it's in Discord?
Is it not there in your...
I have Burrow, but I don't have... Yeah, it said the sheet that you gave me for the Diamond Dog.
Yeah, it's just under special skill.
Yeah, I kind of want to have the info on there.
Yeah, it's called special skill tracking. So look up special skill. It's in the base rules. Just special skill.
Okay.
Would you like the copied rulebook notes on it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Give me a second. I'm pretty sure it's in the first one.
Over the edge. But it looks like they're running off and this. They run over the edge, stop. Wait. 14. So,
Also, I kind of need a portrait for Amber, by the way, because I do not have any for.
The one that's he's going to. Well, yeah. You are restrained. Yeah, just yank it out. Your choice. You have a advantage. And then, would you? You're right. I think I have it there. So yeah, go ahead. What was the final? 16. 16. Read yourself. Either roll out.
Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it into the Discord.
And then you just all of the core in yourself. You know, uses action for himself.
It's actually pretty good because you upgrade your body. That makes sense.
You have 4 more, 3 more.
And me?
Yeah, I messaged you.
That is important.
You're too. Oh yeah, I actually seen that in the thing. Huh.
Only spine cleaver that is still
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
over there.
Rule body or a talent test. If you and the GM think that it would be helpful in making this test, roll your special skill dice in addition of special skill dice. So wait, here's the highest percent. So basically, if I roll that type of dice, it actually increases the one either if it's like a body or like a talent that I have.
Remember that it literally stacks upon your body dice. So your body plus your skills makes you almost twice as likely to succeed.
That's actually
That's a normal
really
talent.
good. It's really good. Wait,
Talent
wait, that's
through
part. Wait, that's part of it?
Yeah.
12. Oh, okay.
That's what it do. That's what it do.
Okay, so that's so the talents. Wait, does the talent say what dice it's supposed to start, or does it start with a dice a D6, D4?
Correct. Yeah, it starts with a die 4 and moves up.
Okay, so every skill. So I have like 2 talents in that one, which is good.
Now double check. Sometimes you get a die 6. Read on the Diamond Dog. Whenever you get a new talent, that's when it starts off at a die 4. As a reminder, a friendly reminder to everybody that you start at a die 4, then it upgrades. So you want to take your talents early, right? That way you can upgrade them through the adventures, right? You passively upgrade them whenever you use them in a game session.
Right.
So you want to use all your skills during the game.
Okay, makes sense.
This allows you to upgrade at the end of each game session.
Movement bonus action.
Did you take a look of his Amber's backstory by any chance?
Remember, I don't invest in characters until they've been there for 3 game sessions.
Oh yeah. Got
That's
it.
my rule, right? So I'm not going to do
Yeah.
stuff for characters because you're going to change them, right? Remember, you guys can change the base stats or whatever you want on a game for 3 game sessions.
Right.
Yep. So, for example, let's say like you make a yak, and I make a yak village for your character, and then you're like, oh, game session 2, now I'm a pony. I spend all that time making a yak village for a now pony, right?
This one does succeed.
So all these skills start at a D4 or like this. Okay, so all right, I got really confused. So the skills that we already have, they start at a D4 or a D6?
What does it say on the character creation? What does it say on die post?
Let me see.
It does like the ground.
No, they both start at D6.
Oh, thank God.
There you go.
Before. It still doesn't.
Just copy the info. I just put it in there. That's it. All right. Well, I'll have that in there for me to read.
And you take 2 points.
Do the quirks. What about the reputation?
Reputation is like, who are you connected to within the game? This allows me as the DM to call upon your connections.
Connected to Lansing Wickery. That's basically his friend. Well, I would say pen pal, but yeah.
Perfectly acceptable, yes. And remember, you always start with a positive attitude towards this.
Yeah, I know. I get. I know that. He doesn't know what happened. He just has no idea.
Yeah, grants you an upgrade.
No idea what's going on.
Interacting. Yep.
Has no idea what's going on with Lansing Wicker, so he thinks like, oh, he's fine and dandy and whatnot.
If only he knew.
You want to get that?
Okay, that is a good one. Since
He failed that one. It does. Oh, wait. What do you do to insult him? He has to do these words somehow. As he kind of rolls over really painfully this time. Yes. Top of the 8th round. You just hear more laughter. And it keeps getting louder and louder. Ooh, you all think you're good.
okay, I need to pick.
Full damage. That's a good. Collapses the hub or the valve kind of lands on it. Likely he will probably but potentially the other is about wondering, yeah, you make yourself as flat as possible. Staring at you. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna bring Ward. Ward is going.
This one's 5.
He is load the ballista. You can see that the ballista bolt is grabbed as a heavily sprayed rat in it as well. The one that was hit with long strings and heavy weight at the end of them. This husband is going to free that bolt. Is going to
So Bridget showed up and she left, or he left. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Might have.
Okay, I got it.
I can't forget that some people are new to this, and I've never done this before. I've done this over 90 plus times. Need to remember like that everybody's done this before. So.
An advantage shot, your back. Hit with a 20. Advantage shot. You are hidden. We'll say yours. You the door. And then this last shot.
Here we go.
You going. And that was a miss. First shot. A blocking damage. Say first left. Yeah. That's what happened.
So for source,
Oh yeah.
for source, you're going to put race, and for trait, on both of them would be body. So source is both race, and trait would be body. And moral and special skill tracking.
But the other two in the back, they seem to kind of disappear into their role.
That way, all you gotta do is just roll the dice. See the little lightning bolt, Karma?
Oh, yeah. Alright. You were cutting in and out for me. My bad.
Oh, no worries. So for source, it'll be race.
Yeah, race.
And then trait would be body.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Body? I thought it would be mine. My bad.
Oh, yeah, it's mine. My bad.
Oh wait, do we have this? I forgot. We have to spend. We have to spend our gold on. Do we get gold to spend items on, right?
Correct. 200 gold. Or
Right.
200 bits.
Yes, it's 200 bits. Except for 200 gold. That's what. Okay.
Gold is bits, pretty much. Let's just make it real. Gold is bits.
Still the same thing. Still the same thing.
Oh, Dash, you still have to edit and say your special, your race, under your talents, and body.
Oh, is there something I missed?
Yeah, under your talents.
What did I miss? Oh, I need to put source or something.
Yes. So source is your race.
Okay, and then traits is I have to pick which one it is.
Well, for you it'd be body.
Okay, so for both, yeah, makes sense. Both traits. Okay. I think that's so good, right?
Okay, starting bits is 400. My bad, guys.
Oh, it's 400? Oh.
What are starting bits? Starting bits is 400. You may purchase any items from the equipment page. I'll show players.
Okay.
Then,
I don't have any. I wish they had like some type of weapon or something like that.
okay, under items, it's DM equipment quick reference.
Is there any weapons or such?
Of course, yeah.
Hmm. I do not see it in here. That has the list of stuff, because like most majority of those, like, is that all the items that are in the main rule set that you that me, or is there like more?
Completely splashed
In regards to what?
The it says sample items, so that's like sample stuff. The rule
correct.
set.
Yeah.
So there's actual items.
Yes, that's correct.
So do we have to like buy stuff in the sample one, or can we buy some in the actual one, like that has all the equipment and such?
So I'm showing you guys all the quick reference. This is everything that you have access to, plus stuff you don't have access to.
Yes, we can't do that, basically.
So everything that is common, anything that you could buy from like a merchant or something like that, you can add to your inventory and purchase it with your money. Remember, you guys are going to be broke for a while until you get an actual payday. I think you guys get paid like I think it's like 20 plus a die 10 amount of money for doing your jobs, but that happens every month.
You're talking about the dumb dogs, basically.
This is going to be hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh god. And I want him to be the tankiest in this group, that's why.
So something fun. I treat burrowing like flying underground.
Well, I wanted Amber to be some type of like tanky, a little bit smart diamond dog as well.
So you want to be smart and strong and charming?
Smart and strong is in the middle, but towards strong the most.
I get you.
Yeah. Like mid intelligence, like middle.
Someone's going to run that D20 as quick as they can.
Yeah, I know.
Amber's a male.
Yes. I changed. Looks like a female. Yes, he is a male.
Violet is a female. Did she ever specify what Violet Shy is?
No. I've messaged a couple times. They haven't replied back.
And there's Blizzard Star, who is a male unicorn. Then finally Athena's character.
Which is up in the air between a changeling and a centaur.
A male changeling or centaur? Or
Yeah.
no?
Or in this,
I don't know.
2 less stamina.
Athena hasn't replied back. I'm not sure. They might have lost contact.
He is also
Your range will be
a train
listed.
jumper. Keep it to light. Should I pick? Oh, that's like 100. I'm gonna keep it to barding to light.
Side of the you can hear beneath the water. For a half a second, this individual hears out very heavy large pressure. Initially, you think it's going.
This is actually fun to do.
But it is mostly due to the makeup. It has pitted huge upper plate, a large.
I'm actually in a camper right now because the reason why is because my brother has his girlfriend over,
It has heavy.
and he be loud sometimes. So here, and I got a hotspot space. I'm using that right now to be on my laptop, and I'm using my phone this time, so that's good.
Hey, Chris, you can't obtain potions.
Heavy muscular face. A little bit.
All right, please go ahead accordingly.
Everything else looks good, but the potions, you'd have to go to Zakora or a specialist potion maker or something like that.
I see.
You all
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, they're considered magical items.
Fair enough.
I don't see any weapons and such.
Well, considering this is My Little Pony, what did you expect?
Yeah. See, there.
Same place that it appeared. And you all look at it and see what is rolling the
I wouldn't say that there is weapons. It's just that I don't know balance and such. So use it sometimes.
I'm
So there
simply
are
going to remove
weapons.
my...
Yeah, to be clear, there are weapons. Just count them as like armor, like metal armor.
Yeah, they basically don't use that a lot in the show. Yeah, well, combat wise, I have no idea.
So spears are very common. You see them all in the guards.
Right?
In Doctor Who's and Assistant, which is a brilliant fan audio drama series, Twilight mentions that swords exist, but they are very common more with griffins and the occasional diamond dog, because they have the appendages capable of forging weapons.
That's what I want. That's why I want to try to get a sword for him, but I don't know if I can buy one. I don't even know how much it is. So yeah.
Metal armor. You can easily count them as metal armor.
So I did read the stats for that, and it's kind of like there's actually more. If that would cost 2, that would take you'll have only 200 bits left. Because it costs 200 bits. I'm gonna go with a heavy one because take the risk. I don't really care. Yeah.
Who knows? Right? They are going to talent. So if they want to continue that character for that cause, then that would be considering. Well, I feel like I did hey, they have 7 pillars left. It's hard. Hey, not entirely. We did start with 3 clerics. Well, put it this way, if you're gonna heal that much. I might as well feel that much.
Athena, are you back?
This specific time, this is about strong. So there's ways to go about it. And we didn't exactly sneak in. You said hello. Yeah, basically, yeah. Effectively. And at that point, they're already on.
It doesn't sound like it.
I like Venus back. I have no idea what's going on,
Well, it's coming up, but they're not actually saying.
So they're probably either somewhere or us.
Okay.
Yeah, I just heard you say okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Making funny noises.
Has everybody made their character?
Almost done. I just need to look for games and such. I found this site that has like items and such in here in the game, but do we have to buy the items that it shows in the rules?
Those are the rules that are available to you. Does that make sense?
So we can basically look up the items that is in the book, basically.
Also, you can substitute things as well. Does that make sense?
Okay. Okay. I just want to know. Because I'm probably gonna look up items that I can probably buy that's not it's in the book, but it doesn't show in the rule stuff. So
okay,
I can find it.
Do you have an item that you're looking for specifically?
Either well, because I know that the only creatures that can wield like swords and such is like griffins and downward dogs. That's what I'm trying to look for.
So to be clear, right? You guys can manipulate things with your hooves or your claws or whatever. Just because it says something, it doesn't mean that it doesn't apply. So you remember Pinkie Pie holding like different things, right? With her hair and stuff like that. You guys can do the exact same thing. So don't assume just because one thing means another. So cartoon logic very much applies here. So if you want to wield that sword, you can.
I have to find one. Wait. So, car.
So a spear would be equivalent to like a shovel or spade. A sword would likely be what's the closest thing to a sword?
Just a sword that's been nothing special.
I guess telescope would be the closest.
Telescope would be the closest. I mean, you know what? I think I'm gonna probably go with a spade. Actually, and I'm like swords, but like.
Yeah, go with whatever you want. Go with whatever you want. You have hands, don't you? Yeah, you got hands. You can do it.
Awesome. Wait, is there something in stats for claws or something? No, it doesn't show actually. So no.
So you could do that, like, what's it? Special skill claws, just like bucking, right? Special skill bucking.
Right.
Exact same.
We're digging into the with a sharp. Actually, you know what? That's I'm gonna actually buy a spade. Why not? Because it is a weapon. So.
Yeah, totally use it as well. The ancient technique of the spade.
Ancient technique of the spade. Okay.
Diamond dogs are militant.
That is true. I think it's time for animal chores, but I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna go do Doug's real quick and be back.
Sure, yeah.
Because after we're done with this, we're gonna start a small little thing, right? And then
Yes.
like
An introduction adventure. Yes, that's correct.
an introduction.
Well, actually, depending on your guys' time, it might not happen.
It's 5:06 for me, so I'm fine. It's in like 3 hours.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
We end at 5, no matter what.
And at 5, and you mean we end at 6?
Well, for you.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, so it's probably like 4:06 for maybe one of you guys, or lower, depending.
For us.
It is 2:06. It's 2:06 Pacific time.
Okay, so and at 6, Lucan ends at 5, and time does it end for you guys?
It ends at 3 o'clock Pacific time for me.
Okay, so so it ends at different times. All right.
It ends at 5 for me, so
Ends at 6 for me. So because I live in Michigan.
So you're Central Time.
Yeah. So, just quick question: How much damage would the spade do, though?
Your body, since you're not trained in it.
Oh, so it's physical strength. It really depends how. Okay. No, honestly, that's not bad. Okay, so
here's the question: are we ready to begin?
Actually,
one need Amber
I just
to join the class.
I just realized something. The price of an ink pen, ink, and a few pages.
Let's see. What's the price?
An ink quill, a bottle of ink, and I'd say 5 pages.
there's a bucket as a head.
Quill and ink.
This is a bucket. More. Who to me? Hold on, someone send me a message. Oh, it's one of the servers. Okay.
And please make sure you upgrade your guys' character titles to your new pony names.
The server?
So in order to make adjustments, make sure that they're in like parentheses, or not parentheses, but brackets.
Okay.
There. That's a little better.
I have 30 left. That means I buy food and other stuff.
Your name is Friend?
That's just what the others call him. It is called
Home Fred.
Friend.
Seems like a
I said friend.
Oh,
I said
friend. Oh,
Not
I'm
friend.
sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. It's my fault.
Well, you don't have the brightest, sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah, I know. I might think of a voice for Amber. I might use my own voice. I have no idea. I gotta think it over.
Can't wait to actually get started, guys. Actually, roll some dice.
Roll some dice. Let's go just roll some dice. Actually, kind of happy that we're back doing this stuff. Actually, kind of glad that I told my boss like I don't like working. I told him I don't like working Sunday or Wednesday because for family reasons and other stuff.
You gotta do that, man. You got to do that. Otherwise, they'll work you all the time.
Yeah, so now what they have me is like they said no for Wednesday and no for Sunday, so he doesn't work on those 2 days. They were chill with that because I work at I work at Old Navy. It's a clothing store. They're very polite. My bosses are really nice, so they're like, okay. Okay, I need one more thing to buy, and I'll have some bits left over. So, 6, 9. So that's 5.
That's a nasty little hat. I like it.
I found it. I feel like I'm gonna probably think of his personality though. To like maybe a little bit of a layback. Let's just say I'm trying to think of this because I know dumb dogs, even though they're not the brightest, but they think they're. Do dumb dogs think they're tough or something like that in a way?
Just go back and watch the episode. They're actually slavers.
Watch it because I haven't watched it in like a while. I mean, like I watched it. I just went through it and I was just done. I haven't seen that. I might see a clip of it. I'll see like some clip of it and see how that is. So. Grooming hobbies. Guys, please. Why not? I'll actually, you know what? I'm gonna get gems, to be honest.
Yep, diamond dogs do love gems.
So I might buy some gems. Why not? Like 2, 4, 6. So I just might take 16. That's like gems. I might get just 3 because gems are like way more expensive. Stuff. So.
So before we get started, does anybody have any questions? Since we're pretty much wrapping it up, right? We're just buying equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, I am ready now.
Okay. Make sure everybody's tokens are on board.
I am actually done. I just need to copy the information and done. 70 bits in my thing, so I spend a lot.
So here we are. Are we ready? Are we ready to begin the adventure?
Actually, hold on. Use your restroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. Go to the bathroom. Still got time. Still got a little bit of time. While we're doing that, I'll look over his character sheet, make sure everything's good. That's good. I'm glad everybody chose a new character. You know how confusing that would be otherwise? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Wick 2.0?
Why,
Fabio 2.0?
why would you be confused?
I mean, I'd have to go back and change like a few stuff in regards to like history, right? Because your characters are known heroes.
Understood.
All right, let's go ahead and refresh this, make sure everything's up to
I
date.
suppose I will just simply put in Fabio and Diamond Tiara under reputation, but list them as neutral because they haven't really met yet, but they could be significant in any case.
Depends on where you guys want to go. Is there anything special that you guys would like to see? I'm not going to make it so like your characters stay for 3 sessions once again. But is there anything that you guys would like to see?
Just be interesting to see how things went for our previous characters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that wouldn't hurt.
So one thing that you'd like to see is older characters making a return? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to.
If only on occasion. Only on occasion. Depending on where we go.
Yeah, to be clear, right. So, like, I will not actively go out of my way to bring in old characters. However, if you decide to come back, right, if you decide to go to an area that a character said that they would be in, you will find them there.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, example for you, Chris, Mount Eris is where your character, Fabio, is. Right? If you go to Mount Eris, you will find Fabio and Diamond Tiara there. Make sense?
Yes.
Right. So if you want to find them, you can actively go out and seek them. However, it might not pertain to the story that I have set up for you.
Of course not. And I am not one to do that for the sake of deviating away from the story.
Right. But that is an option. To be clear, that is an option.
Indeed.
Okay.
Although I'd like to think that it does tie in, because if I remember correctly from the previous adventure, Mount Eris does have... There is a key factor there. There is something important there. So it wouldn't simply just be a field trip or a family visit, for lack of a better term.
I am back.
Excellent. Does anybody want to see anything else? So old characters, as they would like to see, assuming that you guys run across, they will not be actively seeking you, but more of like a passive background, like something that you come across.
Indeed.
Anything else? Anything else?
Nope.
I'm good otherwise.
Hold on.
Okay, now we can enter one when ready. To begin story.
I am good.
Yep. All right. That's 2. Waiting on one more.
I'm here, sorry.
I'll read the instructions.
Probably just...
Look on roll 20.
Yeah. Oh, we need to make... Yeah, I thought I did a 1.
I don't see it. Does anybody else see it?
That was for the very start of this session.
Oh,
Now,
yeah. My bad.
All right. Set scene. We are now in the School of Friendship, Twilight Sparkle School of Friendship. You're in the class of Sunburst. A special guest has arrived today. You guys know her as Princess Flurryheart. You guys close your textbooks as Sunburst steps forward and says, Class, where is that diamond dog? Where is it? Where is that diamond dog?
Hold on. Sorry, I had to rechange my name.
Looks around the classroom. We're missing one of our classmates. Ah, there you are. Amber, go take a seat. You're not supposed to be standing in front of the class. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Our special guest is Flareheart, and she has a few things to say. A princess from the Crystal Empire steps forward. She has a crown, and she is a pink alicorn, and she approaches you and bows. She says, I seek brave adventures to come north to me. Our castle is under siege and needs help.
No comment Blizzard Store raise his eyebrow and ask, what's it? Who's attacking it? Or who's attacking?
Demons and monsters of the winter. I went to the castle of Princess Twilight, but apparently there has been some disturbing events.
Disturbing events?
Indeed, there are already heroes there taking care of that issue.
Oh?
Does anybody have any questions in regards to this? You do not have to come and follow me, but I will be traveling on to them tomorrow. Will you join me in my adventures?
Blizzard asks, who's dealing with it right now?
Indeed, my mother. She is currently protecting the kingdom with a force field. I don't know how long she will last.
And the heroes that's dealing with the other crisis, would they happen to be a Pegasus?
They were incredibly rude to me and attempted to keep me from entering into Twilight Sparkle's throne room. They were snobbish and standoffish.
Huh. Well, I volunteer then. And Snow Comet just raises his hoof proudly.
And what of you, Earth Pony? Speak up.
Just for the sake of... He puts one hand on his heart and simply nods in agreement.
Can you not speak?
He closes his eyes and shakes his head, a bit sadly, albeit very politely.
I see. And what about you, Diamond Dog?
Amber thinks for a moment and says, damn it, I messed it up. Hold on. Amber gives a very happy grin and gives a thumbs up. Hey, I seriously messed up on the voice. I might have to work on that. That's what he does.
The train leaves tomorrow. I expect to see you there on the platform. She nods to you politely and then departs. Sunburst shuffles nervously as the heiress to the Crystal Empire departs. She says, well, kids, make sure that you go to the festival that we are currently holding. We've been on lockdown for quite some time, but now, people, we are ready to party. No schoolwork. No homework for you.
Snow kind of chuckles at that.
Ocelis walks over to you and she says, yes, make sure that you go to the festival. Try to stay away from Twilight's kingdom. And I've heard that there's been strange dealings in the Tree of Friendship. Stay away from there as well. The Treehouse of Friendship. Although it is the student's place, we have blocked it off.
Why did you block it off?
Apparently there was a discrepancy on who owns the Treehouse of Harmony.
Wait, who owns it? I thought that Twilight owns it.
Apparently it went back to the Mares. And now is part of the township.
Huh. Guess I can
Apparently there
see
was
that.
some strange dealings. Filthy Rich was trying to buy it for some reason. And offered a huge sum for it, I'm not sure why.
Huh. Anything else we need to know about?
Sunburst. Let's see here. He's got magic. Let's see here. Yeah. He tells you that be careful in the north. You might want to buy some warm equipment. Something to pat yourself down with clothing in case there's a terrible storm. If you're traveling north, make sure you purchase some warm clothing.
Snow kind of gave a chuckle grin. Luckily, my family is used to the winter, so it's not that needed for warm clothes.
Ocellus warns you that don't approach Twilight Sparkle's castle. A dark force has been emanating from there.
Dark force. Right. Lizard started to remember that time he was captured. Did it have anything to do with those strange ponies?
Ocellus looks at you up and down. And she tells you everything that you already know. Says, yes, the Wonderbolts have been corrupted, but the corruption ended with Greed's defeat. They are currently protecting Twilight's castle.
Sounds like my brother, alright.
Who is your brother again?
Snow Comet.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
No worries.
I can't. Amber is going to raise his hand. Question.
Yes, go ahead.
Who are the names of the ponies that defeated Greed?
Who are you asking?
The person that said it, and I totally forgot.
Ocellus or Sunburst? You got two, but you have a changeling, Ocellus, and you have a unicorn named Sunburst as your teachers.
Sunburst.
He says, yes,
Sunburst.
they were like you, much like my students. He tells you that there was give me a second here. In the past, there was Brighthorn, Cuddlemoon, Dusthoof, Fabio, Huffenmouth, Lucky Sparks, Pinnacle, Silver Flare, Snow Comet, and Summer Breeze. He proudly smiles at you and says, many of these were heroes. Some are still around town, others have ventured forth and traveling abroad.
I don't know why Princess Blurryheart said that they were snobbish. I know my brother, and he's not really that snobbish or rude. At least not that I know of.
Your brother was not yourself. Was not himself last you met.
Normally people change on places or adventures. To be honest,
I suppose you're right.
Just be careful. If you have any other questions, Starlight Glimmer might be able to provide some insight into Princess Twilight Sparkle's castle and the events that are occurring there.
Well, if you don't mind, Professor Sunburst, I would like to talk to Miss Starlight for more tips on how to harness my magic.
Of course. Have you not learned your cryomancy?
Huh?
I was helping you with your cryomancy. Have you not learned from it?
Well, I have, but I just want to see if I can do more with it. That's all.
Oh, yes. Probably the Princess of Magic would be able to help you the most. But you should stay away from her castle once again. It's not for little foals and fillies.
Right. That's why I thought that maybe Starlight could give me some pointers.
Of course. As your principal, she should be able to help you.
Thank you, Professor.
He smiles and nods at you. Class is dismissed.
Oh my.
This is where we're all just going out of class and just.
Where do you guys go? There's currently a fair that is happening out in Ponyville streets. There's the school principal's office. There's the train station where you're supposed to meet. Of course, there is the Twilight Sparkle's castle. As you look at the castle, you notice that there is a dark plume emanating from it.
Oh, it's despair. There's a tricky one.
Snow's gonna head up towards the principals to talk with Principal Starlight for a bit.
Is everybody going?
No following. I mean, anybody's a follower. Doesn't really mind. Goes.
Don't forget to narrate yourself, Chris. You're typing in a bunch of stuff, but don't forget to narrate because people also listen to it.
He is accompanying his other friends.
Okay, excellent. You head over to the principal's office. Starlight Glimmer is the principal here at Twilight Sparkle's School of Friendship. You've met her several times on the occasion, and she smiles warmly as you enter it. She's a Pegasus, or not Pegasus, but a unicorn with purple, blue hair and a pink coat. She gestures for you to sit down. Says, welcome. How can I help you?
Hello, Principal Starlight. I've been meaning to ask you if you could give me some pointers on expanding my ice magic.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. She says, no, that's too advanced for you.
Too advanced?
Indeed. You don't know the power of crowds, do you? She pulls out a book and shows you something.
Blizzard takes a peek of the book. What's this?
For you, do you know anything about blue crystals?
Crystals? Well,
indeed, crystals.
Well, I'll admit. Well, I'll admit, Principal Starlight, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. All my studies was focused on ice magic and properties and, well, working with my friends.
Have you not heard of the elements of harmony?
Of course. Everyone knows about the elements of harmony.
Well, these crystals can entrap creatures of incredible power. Have you not heard of Discord's Frozen in Stone?
The what?
Discords being imprisoned in stone.
Well, yes, I believe so. That's
Okay.
when Princess Celestia called for his reformation, right?
Indeed, yes. Cryomancy is much like that. It is beyond you for now. She sets the book back after showing you
Uh, Blizzard was a little miffed about it, but doesn't show and just says, "Thank you for your time, Principal Starlight."
You should be careful with that. I know of powers that are beyond little ponies like you.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for your time.
She
That's
nods.
where Blizzard just got up and walks out.
She looks at the other two. Do you have any questions?
I just simply shake my head politely, but then also politely excuse myself to accompany Blizzard.
No, nothing I can think of the top of my head. It's empty, basically.
Well, make sure you join the festival. We're trying to make everybody happy and laugh.
I simply give one more kind nod of acknowledgement, but don't say a word.
And we're just gonna give thumbs up.
Well, just out of heart in the hallway where it's probably going to lead out towards the festival. Blizzard is kind of venting a bit, saying, "I don't get it. Not advanced enough. My whole magic. I am high of my affinity of ice magic. Yet she's denying that. I'll show her.
I give Blizzard one of those soft, sad looks and then just place a hoof on his shoulder.
Snow looks at his friend and just gave a long sigh. I just being denied to do more of my ice magic. It stings a bit. Maybe the festival will clear my head a bit.
I then point to a clock on the wall, as if to say, one day you will be ready, in time.
An old friend told me don't focus on the future, focus on now.
I suppose you're right.
Listen,
How about
what's in
we-
your hands? Idea.
How about the three of us just have fun in the festival, huh?
I simply nod once more.
Tails wags fast and yes, let's go have fun.
You head over to the festival, the Pony Streets. Even now, there's a few ramshackle, boarded up buildings that have been abandoned since the last event. You do see some old friends here. You see Skittles, a giant spider with pound cake and pumpkin cake. They're currently serving some delicious tarts. Over here, you see what appears to be Yonda and Sandbar. You see several clothes being stretched out over a table. Over here, you see Apple Bloom and Scootaloo, who have apple pies and apples for sale. Over here, you see Saffron Macella currently selling some tasty treats. You see over here Haymaker and Steel Runner, and a weapon and armor shop down here. And you see Vinyl Scratch, who is currently producing the music for the festival. What do you guys do as you enter into the scene?
I will approach Sandbar and Yona and just again give my usual silent greeting of just my silent greeting. I just put one hand on my chest and bow kindly to both of them.
Yona greets pony friends. Hi, pony friends.
He then again nods once more and starts to study what they have available and see if there is any cold weather clothing available.
Indeed, you see several articles of clothing. Yona smiles at you warmly and says, "Where you go? Where you looking for?"
I would then point to the north, indicating the Crystal Empire, in the direction of the Crystal Empire.
Oh, north, towards the Yakalak.
I again nod.
You go to Yakyakistan, yeah?
And from there, I would simply indicate. I actually do have a pen and ink, and I would quickly scribble cold weather clothes.
Oh, clothes. Oh. Do you want plain, simple ones, or do you want elegant, fine, silk, felt?
I would simply write simple.
Oh, it'd be 20 bits.
I nod once again and take out my little pouch for bits and give them 20 bits.
Thank you very much. You obtain simple, warm clothing.
Weather clothing simple.
You do not suffer a downgrade when attempting to resist cold.
And with that, I again give one more nod of thanks to both Yona and Sandbar, and then I will just simply step back for my friends for the moment.
Yona smiles at the Diamond Dog and says, "Hi, friend, what can I do for you?"
Amber looks at the coats and says, "I'm just trying to look for something simple."
Oh, we have clothing for you. This elegant fur coat. 100 bits.
Oh, you say 100 dues?
Oh, you're going to buy it for 100? She's trying to upsell you, by the way.
Oh. I have to roll mine to see if I.
Oh no! She's showing you, right? She's showing you the 100-bit one before you go look at the simple one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she's trying to upsell you, right? She's trying to.
Okay. Amber is gonna shake his head and said, "I don't really have enough bits. I only have enough for the simple."
She smiles and nods and presents you the warm, simple clothes. 20 bits.
I can pay 20 bits to them.
She smiles and takes the bits. You obtain one simple article of clothing. You no longer suffer from a downgrade in stats for wearing warm clothes. Anyone else?
I look to Blizzard.
Blizzard is going to head towards the fountain and looks at his own reflection a little bit. Thinking, maybe I should do something a little crazy here, but nothing too harmful.
What do you do?
I would see if I can make an ice sculpture out of the water from the fountain.
Sure, roll it. You see ice swarm around, right? You see it go into like a spike, right? A frozen spike. Nothing else happens though.
Still needs work.
I again nod once more and again put my hoof on his shoulder encouragingly, but then also indicate the clothing store, and then I also nod to the newly acquired cold weather outfit that I have.
Like I said back in class, I've been living with the cold all my life. But if it's for the best, if you think it's for the best, then I'll buy some warm clothes.
I again nod to that. Better safe than sorry. And that's just narrative text, not dialogue vocally not dialogue vocally or mentally.
I got it. Snow heads up towards the clothing store.
Yona smiles at you and says, "Yes, you look for warm clothing? I have this elegant fur coat for you, Pony."
Thank you, but no thanks. I'll just go for something simple.
She nods in reply. 20 bits.
Here's your 20 bits.
Sandbar says, "Thank you guys for your business. It will help us."
Hey, it's always good to help others around, right?
Our store was closed for a long time when the demons attacked.
And true, but then again, we are Equestria. We handle demons, monsters, whatever, all the time.
They both nod and thanks. Where'd you guys go next?
I will make my way to the Cake Twins. And again, greeting. Go ahead.
They smile at you weakly as you approach the place. Says, "Hello, friends. Could I interest you in some caramelized onion buffalo tarts?" Skittles, a giant spider, has a giant hat over his eyes because it's daylight, and giant spiders don't like it, and it's kind of like blinded by it. Squints at you through the massive hat he wears.
I will take a look at all the wares and what can I see from each of them, and if they all have prices on them. What more is there besides that?
You see drinks. You see soda water for 1 gold, knee cappers for 10 gold, moon rum for 10 gold, black grog for 15 gold, brandy for 30, dragon dew for 50, and sea wine, bottle, you have to buy the bottle, 100 gold.
Alright, so they're selling, and these are pony liquors.
Yeah, it's the sorts. Spirits, soda, rum, grog, brandy, dragon dew.
Right, I think something in the 25 to 30 bit range.
So you're looking at the black grog or the brandy. The black grog is 15, and then the brandy's 30.
I will point to the bottle of brandy, and I will again go through my bits pouch to offer 30 bits.
You obtain a bottle of brandy worth 30 gold. Pumpkin Cake says, "We also have some yummy, delicious caramelized onion buffalo tarts."
And what are those priced at?
Give me a second here. $16 for a bowl.
Alright. I will give them 16 bits to sample a bowl of this.
She says, "Be careful. These are awfully tart, so just be careful. Very spices. Be careful when you eat it. Make sure you have some milk or something.
All right. What do they have for milk?
They don't have milk.
Oh, they do not have milk.
Nope.
They
just warn you as they smile at you.
I will make a note of that, and I will simply save the meal for later.
You have obtained a meal?
Yes.
Caramelized onion buffalo tarts.
So, okay.
Buffalo tarts.
So Amber is going to buy some.
Sure. What are you buying?
And the buffalo, the sweet tart, the sweet tart one. I can't pronounce it right.
Caramelized onion buffalo tarts. 16 gold.
Yes.
For a platter.
Okay.
So just be careful when you eat it.
So he's gonna. He probably can smell it pretty strong because of his nose. Yeah. So he's gonna he doesn't really care, and he's gonna buy it, and then he's gonna eat it right away. But he takes it a slow time.
Roll me a body after you bite the first bite.
Oh God. Don't feel me now. I'm not keeping the one. I'm actually gonna use my friendship token. Actually,
you're going to keep the one?
No, I'm not 6.
Okay, you critically succeeded. Alright guys, we got 8 minutes, so you critically succeed, so your hair does not catch on fire. You know when Twilight Sparkles blows her lid, you begin steaming out your ears, but you do not catch on fire. It's actually quite good. It's mild to you because of your critical success. You eat yum, 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 yum. Not a problem. You're not worried about nothing.
Amber finished it another a few minutes, and it's just like that's pretty good, not bad.
Yeah, to your companions, other than the steam rising from your ears, nothing else is happening.
Yeah. I watched that very carefully and made a mental note to definitely get some milk first.
Everybody notices the large fountain in the middle. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, poke, poke.
Oh. If I would have failed it.
You would have got
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, now I get it.
Okay.
I didn't think
you also have that ice, that spike of ice that made.
Yep.
Well, I didn't think we could drink out of that.
Okay, what do you guys do next? There's still items here that you can buy as well.
Blizzard is going to head towards Bloom and Scootaloo.
Oh, excellent. Both of them seem very distraught. Doesn't seem not to be in the mood for this, but they seem to have shown up just because of obligations. They smile at you weakly and say, "Hi, friends. We've got pies and apples for sale."
Hey, what's wrong?
Scootaloo's, Sweetie Belle had shown up today.
Well, I'm sure that Sweetie Belle is busy. It is the time of the festival, after all.
Roll me a charm. It's her, which is by 6. She just smiles at you weak and says, "Pies and apples for sale."
Well, what do they have available as far as the various prices go?
You see apple pies and you see apples. They sell them by the bundle. The pies are 10 bits, and the bushels, give me a second here. Bushels are 20 bits.
I will purchase 1 apple pie. And I think you said that was 20 bits, right?
No, the bushel is 20. The apple pies are 10.
I will buy a pie from them. So I give them 10 bits for 1 apple pie.
20 for a bushel of apples.
I'll just buy 5 apples.
It'll be you're buying individuals. You're buying individual apples. So
Yes.
Just 5 bits, 1 bit per apple.
Okay.
Anything else?
While I'm curious about Sweetie Belle's absence, I do not yet make an attempt to inquire further.
Okay.
But seeing their sad faces, I would at least come over to them and put a kind hoof on their shoulder in an attempt to comfort them in that empathic sense.
Excellent. As you do that, everybody roll a neat body for initiative as small oozes appear out of the sewer right next to you.
Oh, God.
And this is where we end this episode.
You gotta be joking me, right?
Yes, we will begin extra time in combat as the oozes attempt to kill you guys.
The body, or is it,
It's a body, yep.
Okay, I got a 4. Oh, wow.
In this game, body counts as an initiative.
Right. Oh, wait, we got higher rolls than the ooze, because it rolled 2.
Okay.
Well, he's calculating.
This is where we're going to end it, guys. Let's see here. Blizzard got 3. Let's see. Friend, it's got 4. And a 4. Okay. Amber with a 4. Perfect. And descending. Excellent. We will see you guys in the next episode. Everybody say bye to the audience.
Goodbye,
folks.
It was a messy one, but hey, we got through it. And well, the vast majority of us did. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Which is in
Later, folks.
you.